Hey, it's Mocha the Cow. What it do, y'all? Yeah, I'm back. I know it's been a minute. I've been slipping, but with the 19 out here, I just been trying to keep myself busy, stay working, and stay positive. Let me first make some PSAs. I've been receiving you guys emails asking me for advice, and I promise, you guys might have resolved the problem by now, for how long it's taken me to get to you, but I have received your emails, and I promise I am going to answer them. I just want to get through this series, and I'm going to try to get through this series by the end of this weekend. Today is Thursday, and by Sunday, I'm going to try my best to get through the rest of the series of the Capricorn female and how she relates to other female signs. Now, with that being said, I'm sorry, I lost my track of mind that fast. But with that being said, if you came to this video today, then that means that you want to know about the Capricorn female and how she relates to the Cancer female. Do me a favor, you guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to monetize my videos so I can keep making these videos. I'm going to leave my Cash App information in the description box so you guys can support me. And if you want to see more of these type of videos, let me know. I mean, my subscribers are going up, but I need at least 1,000 to monetize. I've already reached a viewpoint. It's just that I need 1,000 subscribers, and I'm just being real with you at this point. So like I said, I'm gonna drop my Cash App so you guys can go ahead and send me some cash out so I can get my stuff together. I bought a camera already, you guys, and I bought me a little ring light with the stand, so I'm going to be able to make some better videos. Today I was just in my garage and I was like, you know what, go ahead and start. Your phone ain't doing nothing right now. Go ahead and just finish this video, finish this whole little series that you're doing. So anyways, like I said, today we're going to talk about the Capricorn female and how she relates to the Cancer female. And this might not be a good story, you know what I mean? Because if you watch my videos, you know how I am. I like to tell you stories about situations that happened to me. I'm not a professional astrologer, but this is my personal experience. I'm always on top of, who sign is what when they're dealing with me, because I want to know what type of person that I'm dealing with, period. So we're going to jump right into the story. And this story is a little personal because this is a family member that I'm going to tell you guys about. And if you're a Cancer female and you're watching this and you feel some type of way about what I'm saying, drop it down in the comment section or send me an email to break down why these Cancer females do the things that they do. Because this story right here is a little sad, and I hope I don't cry during the story because it really, really hurt my feelings. And like I said, it's more personal to me because this is an actual relative to me. This is my cousin who I'm about to tell you guys about. And to this day, she has never apologized to me. She never explained to me why she did the things she did. But I kind of have an idea of why she did what she did, but it doesn't make it right. So let's just jump right into it. So I should have made me some wine before I did this, but I might go make me some in the middle of this video. But anyway, so my mom is a Sagittarius, and my mom has 12 siblings. And the sibling that birthed the Cancer female that I'm about to tell you guys about, her mom is a Libra. And her and my mom never got along, ever. My mom explained it to me as just jealousy growing up because my mom was a party animal and my auntie just always was the homebody who always had to stay home and do the chores and things of that nature. So her and my mom always had some type of beef. And when I say my mom was a party animal, I mean she was on drugs. She just was in the streets. My mama left the house when she was 14 years old. She just was a street woman. That's just the truth. That's what it is. I ain't ashamed of that. She was a good mom to me, and I love my mom, even though she had her issues, and we'll get on that when I get to the Sagittarius female video. But back to what I was saying with the Cancer female, I'm just going to tell you the story of how it all went down. So growing up, I always looked up to my Cancer cousin because she was just that cousin growing up in the 90s. She always had her hair done, her nails done. She was just a boss ass bitch. It was no other way for me to explain it. She was the boss ass bitch. You know, she had two brothers, one a Sagittarius, one was a Scorpio, and they were, you know, I hate to put their business out, but they were big time drug dealers, okay? And it just is what it was. That's what it was. And so I looked up to them. And so I would love to be around her. I would love to go places with her. She would be like, oh, you want to go with me cross town? Hell yeah, I want to go with you cross town. And so I remember one time when I went with her cross town, I had to be about 15 or 16. And she took me with her, and you know, she was doing her little daily runs, going to this person's house, that person's house, dropping off this, doing that, whatever, right? And I'll never forget, some guy was like, damn, cuz, you know, everybody call her cuz, or big baby, that's what they call her. And it was like, damn, big baby, who that is you with? Shit. And she was like, no, that's family. No, you can't have that one. That's my family. So I'm like, damn, what is my cousin into? She into some pimp shit or something, huh? Because these niggas trying to tell her they want to pay her to fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? And I used to be like, okay, but she would let them know, like, no, not at that type of party. So there were other times when my cousin would actually come around me and my friends, because we were way younger than her. She was in her 20s, and we were way younger than her, so we would look up to her for advice and things of that nature. Like, as females, we would like to ask her about men, and she would give us advice about men, all kind of stuff. And I remember one time, this is why I will say that Cancer females are protectors, okay, at its best. Because I remember one time a female came at me trying to fight me, and my cousin, like, this bitch was big, I mean huge, and she tried to jump on me, and I was like, I got somebody for you. I called my cousin came instantly, and she was like, bitch, don't you ever try to motherfucking put your hands on her, not that one, that's my cousin. If you got a problem, bitch, you can see me. And I was like, oh, that's my cousin, I love her, you feel me? Like, that's what it was. Then all of a sudden, I graduated from high school. And remind you, none of my cousins graduated from high school. Like I said, they were drug dealers. They was in the streets. They was getting it how they live. And I ain't hating on that. I ain't mad at that. You feel me? But that's what it was. And it was like, after I graduated, which my mom died immediately after I graduated, things just slowly started to decline. This brings me to the main part of the story that really bothered me, and I would want you guys to give me advice and tell me, what do you think about this situation? My cousin was dating a guy, and she already had a child from a previous relationship, and now she was pregnant with her second child from this man. And this man was a whore. And he still is a whore to this day. And if he's watching this video, yeah, you're a fucking whore. And I say that because, you know, he would ask me things like, you know, where's your sister and stuff. Like, he wanted to have sex with her. You know what I mean? He was Jamaican. You know how Jamaican guys are, and I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100. Jamaican guys are the type of guys, they will marry them. You know, my cousin, she is a big girl. To me, in my opinion, Jamaican guys marry big women, but then lust after skinny women all day, every day. It just is that's just what I have observed. It just is what it is. And so that's how I felt about her husband, man. My sister was super skinny. I was super skinny too, but I'm the type of person, I don't take shit. You feel me? My sister is Aquarius, and we'll get to the Aquarius and tell you how they are, because they some sneaky bitches. But I always felt like something was going on between him and my sister, because he would always ask me where she was. And it was so weird. It was like, okay, I have another sister and another brother, but you never ask me about them. Why are you always concerned about where my sister is? Red flag. So Cancer females, y'all need to start paying attention to red flags. Or are y'all on some shit where y'all just will sell out y'all families? Because that's what it was starting to seem like, in my opinion. But back to the story. My cousin had a cookout one day. And like I said, after I graduated, she just started being really funny towards me. It was like, she had two families in her eyes. She had her dad's side of the family and she had her mom's side of the family. And her mom's side of the family, it was like she didn't fuck with us. But her dad's side of the family, it was like she loved the shit that they just put on a plate and fed to her. And this was my straw with her, because I came over to the cookout and everybody was already there before I got there, and everybody was, she was making everybody plate and everybody was enjoying themselves. And I noticed that I was like, okay, well, I'm hungry, cuz can you fix me a plate? So I'm standing there while she's fixing my plate, and there's like you know how when you go to a black cookout, like they got big ass pans of everything, In this situation, it was big ass pans of chicken, big ass pans of macaroni and cheese, just big ass pans of any food you could think of. Cause my cousin, she throw down. That's one thing I'll give cancer women. They are good cooks. They throw down. You feel me? And so she's making my plate. But I noticed like she's trying to pick over the chicken to see what piece of the chicken she want to give me. And I noticed like there was a piece of chicken that somebody had already taken a piece off of, and she literally put it on my plate. And I looked at her like, why would you give me all this chicken in this pan? Why would you search through the chicken, find a piece that somebody else already took a piece off of, and give it to me? And I'm not gonna lie, it broke my heart. It broke me down. I told her, I was like, I don't want shit from you ever again. Anytime I come to any event that you ever have again, I swear to God, I will bring my own. I will eat before I get here. I'll make sure I bring my own motherfucking liquor, because you will never disrespect me like that ever again. And I told my auntie about it, and my auntie was like, she was dead ass wrong for that. She was like, I don't know why she would do that to you. And to this day, like I said, she never apologized. This is over 15 years ago. And yeah, I'm a Capricorn and I'm holding on to that, because it's like, if you don't address that shit, that means you meant that shit. Period. And so that was just one situation. Then as I started going through my spiritual journey, another situation happened. My cousin started going through her spiritual journey a few months before I did, which made me say, okay, let me see what is this spiritual situation about? So I was just curious, and I would ask questions, because I was staying here in Texas and she was still living in Florida, and somebody in Texas was kind of giving me my information. So whenever that person in Texas would give me the information, I would like kind of post it on social media to be like trying to see what other people knew about what I was talking about. And she was just, every time she would post on my what do you call it, like, it's not your story, but every time I would post something, she would comment on it, and it would be so negative. It would be like, who I don't know who you getting your information from. They must be dumb as hell. They don't know what the hell they talking about. And I was just confused, because from the people she was following, they was basically telling her that it was okay to have sex with minor girls, I'm talking about, it was just crazy shit they were saying. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Your husband and his friends are literally telling you it's okay to have sex with minors. It's okay to have some concubine female living with them. Just all kind of shit. And I was like, cuz, I hear where you're coming from, but I ain't following that. And if you ain't gonna actually research what I'm telling you, instead of just coming on my post and saying negativity shit, I really don't want to hear your comment. I'm just being real with you. Definitely don't come on my page and be like, oh, who the fuck you talking to? And they ain't telling you the right thing. And I'm like, but telling me that my husband can be with other women that are underage is the right thing? That don't sound right, baby girl. Bypass me with the dumb shit. And after that, we really fell out after that. You know what I mean? When I would come to Florida and visit, and I would come over there where she was, like, she have 3 kids now. The kids used to love me when I stayed in Florida. Then all of a sudden, when I would come visit, the kids would act like they couldn't stand me. And you could tell things had been said. And I was just like, this is just too much. I don't have time for this. And long story short, behind my back, she would just be talking shit about me. Oh, yeah, she thinks she all that. She thinks she better than us. Fuck that bitch. And it is what it is. So, that's my situation with a Cancer female. You know, other Cancer females that I have met before, they usually have like this stuck up attitude, like they think they all that. And I'm like, bitch, you don't even have a pot to piss in, yet alone a window to throw it out. But you're acting like you're like this high class, sexy ass, balling ass bitch. And I'm like, I don't have time for that. I'm too straightforward. I'm too real. So I can't get along with those type of females. And as you already know, if you know anything about astrology, Cancer and Capricorn are total opposites on the zodiac. And I guess that's for a reason. You know, I don't personally click with them. You know, I'm born January 14th. I ain't mixed with Aquarius. I ain't mixed with Sagittarius. I don't get along with Cancer females. I just don't. I'm telling you, like, I don't even know other Cancer females who I can even sit here and talk about in the store, because I have not really ran across any of them that I get along with. It's like I just don't deal with them. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So yeah, that's my story time. This one is real short because I just don't get you. You know, the good traits I would see in a Cancer female is that they are family oriented. But the downside of it is who do they consider family? Like, even with my cousin, another situation, like, you literally let our other male cousin come to your house, scope your house out, and then he robbed you. And you still cool with him to this day. Like, I would literally see you on Facebook liking all his posts, commenting on his posts, talking about, cuz I'm having a cookout this weekend, come over. Like, it's just weird. Even like, I was friends with a Virgo female that fucked me over, and we're gonna get to Virgos because I think they coming up soon after the Leo, yeah. And you befriended this girl after you found out that she was trying to fuck your husband. And you helped her get married to a whole nother man and everything, but it was like, as a Capricorn, that's some other type shit. I don't do that. Like, I will never befriend a bitch after I know she trying to fuck my husband. It's like, nah, bitch, get the fuck on, period. You're not welcome over here. But you befriended her and you post her on your social media like, oh, sister this, sister that. And so to me, Cancer female, that's fake. You're fake to me. Like, for you to sit here and be friends with somebody who you know is trying to fuck your husband, I can't do that. You know what I mean? Maybe you see it a different way, but I don't. You know what I mean? And I've never done anything. I've never disrespected my cousin. I've never talked shit about my cousin. Nothing. Like, I looked up to her, and I still look up to her to this day, but I just do her at a distance because it's like, you know, you don't reciprocate my energy. Like, I'm trying to love you and you're trying to treat me like shit. And I really think it's because, like I said, when I graduated, the rumor was said that her mom would start telling other people, how the fuck did she graduate when her mom's on crack and her mom ain't even there for her, and I do everything for my kids. And I was like, damn, that's how you feel? You know, shit, they counted me out when I got pregnant in high school. It was like, she ain't gonna make it. And to see me doing the things that I do now, I'm not bragging or anything, but I be having my shit together, you feel me? And like, I get no props for it, nothing, but I ain't looking for the prop. I prop myself when I look in the mirror, you feel me? But, you know, like I said, the good traits is that they are family oriented. They will take care of their family, but it's only if they consider you their family. It doesn't mean that because y'all related that y'all family. It's only what they consider family, because like I said, she have family members that rob from her and steal from her, and she still consider them her family. It's weird to me, but hey, it's your life, baby girl. Do what you want. Yeah, that's it. That's the only good trait that I can see in them. You know, I feel like they is hustlers. They about their money. They'll go get their money. I know it. Matter of fact, I have another family member that's a Cancer, and she actually raised me. I loved my auntie. Love my auntie. If it wasn't for her, I would have never opened a book a day in my damn life. She really gave me knowledge, but you know, she had some hard times growing up because she had to basically pick up her family slack, and it put a lot of pressure on her. She even talked to me about it. She was like, don't be like me. You know, I took care of the family all these years and I got nothing for it. And so she hold a lot of resentment for that. And I feel bad about it because it's true. And I go through that myself with my family. Like, I recently had to cut my family off because of that bullshit. Like, I don't talk to any of my family. None. Brothers, sisters, none of them. And I don't want to, not right now. They have really took me through the mud and made me feel like shit, you know, and I just can't do it. So it is what it is. But yeah, Cancer female, you know, y'all just different to me. You know what I mean? Like, y'all be on some other shit. But that's just my family. Like I said, in my other life friendship, I've never had a Cancer friend before. I've worked with Cancer females, but they're real quiet. They don't talk a lot, so I ain't finna go out of my way to talk to them. It is what it is. But yeah, I think I'm at the end of the video right there because that's all I can really say about it. I'm sorry if this was not a video that you was looking forward to, but if you disagree or if you can give some explanation, like I said, I'm gonna leave my email in the description box, or y'all can comment down below and try to break down what happened there, because that food situation really fucked me up, and I to this day have not been able to forgive her for that because she have never acknowledged it. She never made it seem like she was wrong for what she did. So what can I say? Like I said, you guys, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to my channel, get me up to 1,000. I'm going to add my Cash App information below so you guys can Cash App me so I can make better quality videos. And yeah, I'm going to try to finish this series up by the weekend so I can go ahead and start getting into these, how can I describe it, advice videos, because I do have the emails. I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you guys. I'm not ignoring you guys, because I got some emails that really, I was like, wow, okay, yeah, let me talk to them about that. So like I said, like it, subscribe it, comment below, you know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.